Long ago, the coastal village of Windmere thrived under the blessing of the sea spirits. Its people lived in harmony with nature, and the waters gifted them healing and bounty. But as generations passed, the village forgot its ancient pacts. Greed replaced gratitude, and the sacred rites faded into legend. One fateful night, a strange mist rolled in from the sea. Crops began to fail. The water turned brackish. Illness spread. The elders called it a sickness. But Elias Thorne, Kai's grandfather, knew better. "It's a forgetting," Elias whispered to Kai. "A curse born from neglecting truth and knowledge. There is only one place that holds what we need to mend this: the Vault of Whispers." 15-year-old Kai was no ordinary boy. He lived in the coastal town of Windmere, where waves crashed like thunder and sea mist painted the morning sky. Kai spent his days helping his grandfather, an old cartographer who once sailed with explorers and now quietly traced forgotten maps. His grandfather, once a daring explorer who charted unknown seas with a crew of knowledge seekers, Elias Thorne turned to a quiet life in Windmere after a mysterious expedition ended in disaster. Haunted but wise, he spends his days redrawing forgotten maps in the attic of his coastal home. He believes maps aren't just to find places, they're to remember stories and uncover truths hidden by time. One stormy night, Kai found a strange map hidden in the attic, not drawn on paper, but etched into thin copper sheets, the lines glowing faintly in the candlelight. At the bottom was a symbol he'd never seen before, a compass with an eye in the center. His grandfather spotted him holding it and grew quiet. "That map," his grandfather whispered, "leads to the Vault of Whispers, a place where lost knowledge sleeps. I once searched for it, failed, but maybe you're meant to try." The next morning, Kai packed supplies, tucked the copper map into his satchel, and set off. Kai deciphers clues from the copper map, like symbols or directions, that guide him into a mysterious, overgrown forest. Kai walking cautiously through thick underbrush and twisted trees. Kai hears a roar and pushes aside branches to see a waterfall. He steps into the water spray and slips behind it, revealing a mysterious cave entrance. Kai reaches the coast and joins an unusual scrappy crew, hinting at his grandfather's legendary past and the respect he still holds. Kai walks into a bustling harbor where rough but colorful sailors argue, drink, and repair their patched-up boat. A quiet moment. He shows them the copper map, or a token from his grandfather. They pause, recognition and loyalty in their eyes. They happily offer him a ride on their ship, so he joins this unusual, scrappy crew. At night, he sees the waves crashing with the ship, and he admires the bravery of his grandfather, which makes him more determined to find out this Vault of Whispers. Each step tested him, solving ancient riddles, outsmarting a band of treasure hunters, and facing illusions that preyed on fear. But Kai's determination never wavered. He wasn't after treasure. He wanted answers about the world, the maps, and himself. At last, he found the island shrouded in mist, surrounded by jagged rocks and unusual flora. No signs of modern life, overgrown ruins, strange animal calls, ancient statues. Deep in the heart of an island forgotten by time, Kai found the vault. He discovers a massive sealed structure, part temple, part library, built long ago to protect powerful knowledge. Kai carefully opens the door, revealing the vault's wonders inside. Inside, it wasn't gold that glittered, it was knowledge. Scrolls, starlit globes, and machines powered by crystals. A voice echoed, "Only those who seek truth may enter." The vault is protected by a magical or spiritual presence that only allows access to those with pure intentions, truth seekers, not treasure hunters. Kai wasn't after treasure. He wanted answers about the world, the maps, and himself, so he stood still, his heart pounding. Not with fear, but with clarity. Suddenly, a glowing scroll appears in the mid-air in front of Kai, so he touches the scroll which said, "A map of healing springs." When he returned weeks later, his eyes held stories no one could quite understand. He brought back a single scroll, gifted to Windmere, a map of healing springs that would help him to restore the glory of his village and to heal the sick people from greed, jealousy, and lust. He laid it before the village, and the sick gathered in silence. Kai had become more than an adventurer. He was a seeker. The people of Windmere would never forget his journey, because Kai hadn't just brought back a cure, he brought back hope.